Believe with an open heart this blessed morning. By the end of this sacred prayer, you will feel a profound transformation in your soul. The doors that seemed closed forever will begin to open before you. This is the sacred moment when the impossible becomes not only possible, but inevitable. Take a deep breath and surrender to the faith that flows through these words. You are not alone on this journey. Thousands of united hearts rise this dawn to cry out for a powerful intercession. My beloved family of light, we who believe in the transforming power of prayer, who recognize the infinite strength of divine motherhood, arrive at this new dawn with renewed hope. As blessed children, we approach the throne of compassion of the Queen of Heaven, the one who never abandons her children in times of despair and affliction. We are a community of faith, united by the same hope, moved by the same unconditional love that emanates from the heart of Our Lady. Each of you who follows this prayer, regardless of where you are, is connected to a network of faith that crosses continents, that surpasses mountains and rivers, that knows no borders or limitations. Together, we form an army of light, of hope, of unwavering faith. We are the privileged children of Mary, the celestial mother who intercedes for us before the eternal throne. Welcome to this sacred moment. We have come to you, Holy Mother of Jesus, because we know that no door is impossible for your intercessory power. This morning, we raise our voices not in despair, but in confident supplication. We have come to present before your sacred mantle the doors that seem closed in our lives. There are opportunities that have been denied to us, paths that seem blocked, dreams that sleep forgotten. We have come because we know your heart, because we know that you were chosen to be a bridge between men and divinity. You who said yes to the angel Gabriel, you who are full of grace, you who understood better than any other creature suffering and hope, receive our supplication this dawn. We know that at this very moment, as the first lights of dawn begin to paint the horizon, you are attentive to the cries of your people. Your maternal presence envelopes this sacred moment, and we ask with all the humility of our souls, open, Holy Mother, open all the doors that the enemy has closed against us. I feel the deep pain of those seeking opportunities. I know the weight of that anguish, that feeling of being trapped, immobilized, unable to move forward. How many sleepless nights, how many tears shed on pillows, how many times have we cried out to the walls asking for an answer that did not come. But today, my beloved community of faith, we have not given up. We do not surrender to discouragement, because there is in our soul a flame that does not extinguish, a hope that not even the darkness can extinguish. This flame is the living memory of all the times when Our Lady opened doors where there were walls. This is the precious reminder of every miracle witnessed, every unexpected cure, every opportunity that arose when all seemed lost. I confess before you, dear Mother, all my weakness. I confess that sometimes my faith wavers, that sometimes the darkness scares me, that sometimes doubts come like storms. But here I am, even so, even with my imperfection, even with my trembling heart, presenting myself before your throne of grace. Because I know that your compassion does not depend on my perfection. Your mercy is not conditioned on my worthiness. You love because it is your nature to love. You intercede because you promised your children that you would never leave us orphans. So, Holy Mother, I surrender. I surrender my fear, my anxieties, my doubts. I surrender all the no's I received, all the doors that were slammed in my face, all the dreams that seemed to disappear. I surrender all this to you, like a child who places their pain in their mother's arms, knowing that it will be fixed there. Intercede for me, Queen of Heaven. Stand before your Son Jesus with that authority that only the mother possesses. Tell him that I am your child, that I carry the sign of your protection in my heart. Tell him that I have sinned, yes, that I have made mistakes, that sometimes I have strayed from the path. But also say that I repent, that I want to change, that I want to be better. Tell him about the doors I need to open, about the opportunities my heart cries out for, about the dreams that God planted in my soul and that have not yet germinated. Let us remember together how many times you have opened doors, Most Holy. Let us remember together how the one who was unemployed found the perfect opportunity, How the one who wished to become pregnant received the miracle of life. How the one who faced financial problems saw the doors of progress open unexpectedly. How the one who suffered from loneliness found true love. How those who were desperate discovered that there was still hope, there was still a path, there was still possibility. And it is in this sacred moment, in this blessed dawn, that I declare with all the faith in my heart, Holy Mother, open the doors. Open the door of employment that will sustain me with dignity. Open the door of health and victory over everything that afflicts me. Open the door of peace in my home, in my relationships, in my heart. Open the door of creativity, wisdom, courage to face the challenges. Open the door of renewed faith, of revitalized hope. I feel a change happening now. I feel the luminous presence enveloping me like a sacred cloak. I feel peace descending upon my head like celestial dew. I feel the warmth of grace touching my heart, warming every cell of my being. Because when I speak with faith, when I cry out with sincerity, when I surrender my soul into the hands of the Queen of Heaven, then the entire spiritual world moves to answer my call. I visualize the doors opening now. I see the divine light shining behind them. I see the opportunities that were hidden revealing themselves before my eyes. I am a daughter of Mary. I am protected by the Queen of Heaven. I am blessed by the intercession of the Mother of Jesus. And no darkness can touch me. No barrier can stop me. Because where there is faith, there is the opening of doors. Where there is sincere prayer, there is a change of circumstances. Where there is trust in Mary, there is certainty of victory. Every word you utter in this prayer is a seed of faith that blossoms in the heart of God. Every sigh of hope you release is a message that rises to the throne of the Most Holy. Share this prayer so that more people may receive this blessing, so that more hearts may open to divine grace. Now I feel the transforming power of this prayer penetrating every fiber of my being. I feel certainty settling in my heart like an unshakable rock. No matter what no has already been said to me, now I say yes. No matter how many times I have failed, now I start again. No matter how long it takes, now I believe it will come. Because Our Lady is here. Her presence is as real as the air I breathe. Her protective mantle covers me like a sacred umbrella. Her intercession works every second in my favor. So, with the certainty that overflows my heart, I praise. I praise because I already see the answer coming. I praise because I already feel the aroma of victory. I praise because I know the character of the one who intercedes for me, and she knows no failure. In this moment of transition, when the night gives way to dawn, when the first colors of the day paint the sky in shades of hope, I remain in this divine presence. I allow peace to fill me completely. I allow faith to replace any fear. I allow certainty to solidify my soul. Because now I know an unshakable truth. There is no door that Our Lady cannot open for her faithful children. There is no obstacle that she cannot remove. There is no impossible that she cannot transform into possible. Visualize a sacred image now. See yourself enveloped in a white and golden light that descends from heaven. This light is divine grace flowing through the intercession of Our Lady. Feel it touching your head, descending through your neck, enveloping your shoulders. Feel it penetrating your chest, warming your heart. Feel it extending through your arms, strengthening your hands to act, to work, to receive. Feel it descending through your spine, stabilizing your spiritual structure. Feel it enveloping your lungs so that you breathe with depth and hope. Feel it filling your abdomen with courage. Feel it descending through your legs, rooting you in the earth, connecting you to the positive forces of the universe. Now I see clearly. The doors that were closed begin to open slowly. I can hear the sacred sound of the celestial hinges turning. I can see the light entering through the cracks. I can feel the fresh, renewed air, bringing new possibilities. And when these doors open completely, what do I find on the other side? I find everything my heart longed for. I find the life I deserved, but that seemed distant. I find the opportunities that were denied to me, but that now flourish. I find the peace I sought, but could not reach before. I find love, abundance, joy, health, wisdom, prosperity, everything God desired for me from the beginning of time. Write in the comments, "Open, Holy Mother, open all the doors that belong to me," because these words, spoken with sincerity, become a spiritual decree. They become authorization for the universe to conspire in your favor. They become an invocation of the power that resides in the hands of the one who is Queen of heaven and earth. I thank you, Holy Mother, for hearing me. I thank you because I already see the answers arriving. I thank you for every door that opens. I thank you for every barrier that falls. I thank you because I have absolute certainty that this prayer does not return to God empty. Because you intercede for me, because God's grace flows through your intercession, because I am a beloved child of the Most High and deserve to receive what I ask for in faith. The crucial moment has arrived. This is the climax, the peak of this spiritual journey. I declare with living faith and absolute power, the doors are open. The impossible now becomes possible. That which seemed distant is near. That which seemed impossible is happening at this very moment. Because when a mother intercedes for her children, when that mother is the Queen of Heaven, when her petition is presented to the throne of God, then everything changes. Reality adjusts. Circumstances are modified. Destiny aligns with God's will that was already prepared for me since before the foundation of the world. I feel something extraordinary now. A transformation is occurring within me. It's as if the chains that bound me fall to the ground. It's as if a weight I carried for so long disappears from my shoulders. It's as if I can breathe freely for the first time in a long time. It's as if dawn is truly breaking in my heart. Because this prayer is not just words. This prayer is a portal. It is a path through which divinity comes into contact with the human. It is a direct connection between my soul and the throne of God through the interceding heart of Our Lady. And for those who see this prayer and suffer, I leave a message. You are not alone. There are millions who cry out with you. There are invisible intercessors working on your behalf. There are celestial forces mobilized for your liberation. There is great love surrounding you at this very moment. You are worthy. You deserve it. You will receive. Because Our Lady does not fail. Because faith does not fail. Because the love of God does not fail. I see everything clearly now. I see the path I must follow. I see the actions I need to take. I see the opportunities that will come my way. And I am grateful to them in advance, because I already know the end of this story. I already know the outcome of this prayer. I already know that I will overcome, that I will prosper, that I will be blessed. Because I made an alliance with the supreme power through the intercession of the Mother of Jesus. Finally, I end this prayer with deep gratitude and complete surrender. I thank you, blessed Mother of God, for opening my eyes to see the possibility. I thank you for warming my heart with renewed faith. I thank you for removing from me the stone of despair and planting a seed of hope. I thank you for being here, in this sacred moment of the morning, interceding for me and for all who pronounce this prayer. I completely place in your holy hands all that I ask. I trust that I will receive, but in your perfect time, in the way that will most benefit me, in the way that will most glorify the name of God. May this prayer bless your home with peace and harmony. May it bless your life with health, joy, and prosperity. May it bless all those you love with divine protection and complete happiness. May each member of your family receive the grace necessary for their lives. May your children grow in wisdom and faith. May your relationships deepen in true love. May your finances stabilize and prosper. May your health be restored and maintained. May your career flourish and progress. May your spirituality grow stronger every day. May you feel the presence of Our Lady taking care of you in every step of your life.